What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, bringing you the final episode, the finale, if you will, of Super Bowl or Bust here on Madden 17. And this was, always how I planned on finishing things out. Since this year, there was quite a few memes, quite a few memorable performances, quite a few all-stars that we have seen throughout all the videos during Madden 17 season here with your boy C4. So I have decided, I asked you guys on Twitter to help me remind, in case I missed anybody, give me some nostalgic trips down memory lane from previous videos. But I have compiled what will be known as the C4 Madden 17 All-Star Team, featuring guys that have made big impacts, be it on the Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, the Huskies Connected Franchise Mode, Realistic Rebuild, Super Bowl or Bust, Connected Franchise Modes, just the random streams, and everything in between, pink slips. So this is the roster we have compiled. I guess I will stay at the top. There may be one or two people that I do miss. I know someone's probably going to have the top comment. I'm going to be like, oh my fuck, how did I forget that? But I think I did a decent enough job. So let's start here at the quarterback spot. So we start with, he's not going to be the starter, but we have Andrew Luck, has really emerged himself as the most cursed player in Madden 17. I was debating the second most cursed player to put him on the team, and that is Chris Jones, the defensive end on the Kansas City Chiefs. But we're just, I don't want to have two cursed players because I actually want to see if we can make a go here with this roster. But Andrew Luck, every time we try to do a rebuild with the Colts, anytime we played anything that involved the Colts or Andrew Luck, things always went downhill, and we can firmly come to the conclusion that he is a cursed player in Madden 17. We have Carson Wentz here, who once we simulated till he retired in an Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, he went down as debatably the greatest quarterback in NFL history. And, in my biased Eagle fan opinion, he's gonna be the best damn quarterback in NFL history. We have Lamar Jackson, who was the face of the most popular video I have ever done, where I took over the rebuild game. 220,000 views on the Lamar Jackson to the Miami Dolphins realistic rebuild. I cannot wait to jump right back into the realistic rebuilds in Madden 18, but the highlight player from all those rebuilds was certainly Lamar Jackson. Obviously, it's not really Lamar Jackson. It's, I don't even know what quarterback I did, but I just wanted to put him in the roster because we weren't going to use him. We have Tom Savage, the Savage God himself. I would probably class him the #2 quarterback from this Madden 17 season. Personally, I'm going to go with Wentz because we had the most success with Wentz. But the funnest quarterback that I have used, kind of, memeing himself to your dreams, wet dreams maybe, and that is Tom Savage's performance in the pink slips. And I think next year, if I ever do something like that, Tom Savage is going to be my quarterback. He has enshrined himself in Beast Mode TV history. Then we have Johnny Manziel, which was my most popular live stream. Had like 70,000 total views, where we did Johnny Manziel doing his recovery redemption story to the New England Patriots. So that is that. But yeah, I guess we can always just say, guys, just throughout all these players, maybe leave a comment in the comment section below, because as a YouTuber I'm supposed to engage you guys. Who is your favorite player out of all these players? Like I said, when I think back, Tom Savage might be my favorite player, and we're only in this goddamn first positional group. Jumping to the running backs, we have Leonard Fournette from the Toronto Huskies Connected Franchise Mode. Fournette, the freak himself, was the best running back. We had 24 rushing touchdowns with him in our Super Bowl winning season with the Huskies. And man, Fournette he's the GOAT running back for me in this season of Madden. We have Kenyon Barner, who made, maybe the most hot topic was when I moved on from Kenyon Barner. A lot of you guys wanted to see me keep him in the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, where I eventually went on to get Christian McCaffrey by way of trading Royce Freeman to the Jets. But Kenyon Barner was very, very successful, had some incredible playoff performances for us in the Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. We have Trent Richardson here, as he's probably the most requested player for me to do video ideas with. No exact reason why, but I figured I'd throw his name in here. We have Wendell Smallwood, who kinda was like a Kenyon Barner 2.0 in the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, where he would have multiple big plays, and people every week were spamming in the comments that I should make him my start over Christian McCaffrey. And then we have Aaron Jones. Fuck that guy. Moving into the wide receivers, we have Alshon Jeffrey. Obviously, the biggest Eagle news in the offseason was when Philadelphia signed Alshon Jeffrey. So, I mean, we're encompassing all facets of Beast Mode TV in this roster. And Alshon was the biggest news, maybe the biggest news we've ever had, especially because I called it. I was debatably keeping Torrey Smith on the roster, but we didn't need any more wide receivers. But yeah, I said way back in like October that Philly's going to get Alshon Jeffrey, and then we ended up getting him in free agency on a perfect one-year deal. So I kind of look like just the smartest Eagle fan outside of E-Rock. We have Allen Robinson from the Toronto Huskies connected franchise mode. He was a beast, and we used him in a couple other videos. He's always been very strong. We have Jordan Matthews from the Philadelphia Eagles connected franchise mode. Went on to be the all-time Eagles record holder in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. We have John Ross, who we've used as of late as our OP wide receiver running slants. You know, Cheese Dream himself. Nelson Aguilar, kind of like Trent Richardson, maybe the most popular meme in the comment section below. You always want to see me get Nelson Aguilar. He sucks. We have Aldrick Robinson, who showed up. I can't remember what fucking connected franchise mode we were doing. Oh, smallest players. We're doing the smallest players connected franchise mode. And Aldrick Robinson literally caught everything. So, I mean, it's a little bit of a late addition to this roster, but I remember him as the meme. Of course, you can't forget Juju Smith-Kelly from the Chip Kelly rebuild. Oh, that was something else. And then we kept Dorial Green-Beckham because he was really good for us in Eagles Connected franchise mode, even though in real life he's one of the biggest wasted talent that the NFL's ever seen at the wide receiver position. Shout out to Juju Smith-Kelly. At the tight end spot, we're going Zach Ertz, just from the Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode. He was an absolute baller. We have Antonio Gates, who when we did the legendary rosters for every single team, I just remember Antonio Gates was the most overpowered player on the Chargers legendary roster that I remember from that entire series. I mean, we had a couple other shows at the running back spot, be Walter Payton, Bo Jackson, Jim Brown. But because I didn't really want to create a lot of new running backs and new players like that, Antonio Gates was another guy that instantly stood out to me, so we put him in. And we have David Njoku, kind of in the John Ross mold ever since we added my Madden 18, Madden 17 rosters. Njoku and John Ross are the two guys on the offensive side of the ball, I guess, along with Leonard Fournette, that have been monster for us in our series. For the offensive line, we just went with the Philadelphia Eagles, as I played the most games with them. We got the bodyguard, we got Barbary, we got Steven Wisniewski, we got Brandon Brooks, and we got Lane Johnson. I decided to include Kevin Pedophile from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers realistic rebuild, because I just don't like that name, so it just reminded me of Pedophile. He was an absolute fucking turnstile for us. I think he was a left tackle. Now he's playing right tackle. But yeah, we figured, why not include him? On the defensive side, we got Joey Bosa, who may be the most overpowered player from the most overpowered team. As much as Andrew Luck is cursed and the Colts were terrible, the exact opposite was Joey Bosa and the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers are going to be something that still I'm going to have nightmares about it. Madden 20, just how good the Chargers were in the sim in Madden 17, and the best player, unstoppable at all times, was Joey Bosa. We have Emmanuel Ogbah, who was both realistic rebuilds with the Browns. We did 2 episodes of that. Was a 15 sack plus a season. Kind of came out of nowhere, so he was a beast. We have Noah Spence from the Pink Slips as a rookie on a pretty goddamn underwhelming team. 20 sacks as a rookie. He was a freak. And then we have Derek Barnett, my hot topic video during the draft, where it kind of went a little bit viral in relation. I think it got like 20-some thousand views, where I was just kind of shitting on this pick. My live reaction, I think more people, if you didn't follow me on Twitter, which is at beastmode_TV, I was going off, man. I was fucking heated during the draft when Philly drafted him, because I was just saying, man, don't get Derek Barnett. And then we ended up getting him. And now, I've changed my tune a little bit, and I'm pulling for the best for him. Right defensive end, we have Brandon Graham, who I think, obviously was very successful throughout our Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode. Yeah, I think he was top 5 Philadelphia all-time sack leader, so that's why he's there. Vinny Curry, just depth. Defensive tackle, we have Fletcher Cox, who we ended up making the all-time sack getter in Philadelphia Eagles history, surpassing, obviously, the GOAT, Reggie White. But also, we have that 28.5 sack season, which was simply incredible. I think that was year 2 or I think it was year 3 of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode. And then we just have the rest of the Eagles here as depth. Left side linebacker, we got Nigel Bradham. Middle linebacker, we have Jordan Hicks, who was an absolute animal for us in our Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode. We have Mark Barron, who's been an absolute beast, pretty much user beast, the only real linebacker. Usually like the control on the defensive line, but when I do use our linebacker, I did most of it with Mark Barron in the Pink Slips series, and he was a monster. Right outside linebacker, we have Clay Matthews Kelly from the Chip Kelly rebuild of the Green Bay Packers. He's one of the more fan favorites that we have done just because of the backstory, and we have Kevin Pierre-Louis, very much similar to the reason Mark Barron is in here. Very underrated player, and was really, really good for us in the Pink Slip series. Jumping to the secondary, we only have 3 guys right now because the roster's kind of fucked. I assume once we start simming, it'll balance out. So we have Marlon Humphrey, who became, basically I'll just say, Marlon Humphrey and Jalen Mills from our Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise mode were top 3 I think Humphrey was 2 and Mills was 3 for all-time interceptions in Philadelphia Eagle history. So of course we had to include them. Sidney Jones was our big-time draft pick from this draft class that we got hyped about, kind of the inverse of Derek Barnett. So we decided to include him. We definitely need to get more corners on this roster. Free safety, we got Miles Jack, who we moved to free safety in the Toronto Huskies connected franchise mode, and during our Super Bowl season, he was absolutely monster. It was the year that we decided to move from a linebacker to a safety, and he was probably our most valuable player. So he was an absolute beast. Strong safety, you got Malcolm Jenkins from the Eagles connected franchise mode. From kicker, you got Cody Parkey from the Eagles connected franchise mode. And punter, I just kept it Donnie Jones. Off the top of my head, I think maybe David Onyemata and Shaq Barrett, guys from the Huskies defensive line that were absolute terrors for us. Even Dante Fowler. I guess those guys can be honorable mentions. I just didn't want to pile up too much from one series, but I hope I didn't leave anyone off that we really wanted. But that being said, let's go right away into week number 1. Hopefully we sign some corners. If not, we'll have to, maybe make a corner signing or 2. Play a game, see what happens, and then we will simulate all the way to the Super Bowl and see if we can make a run here with the All-Stars for the Madden 17 season on Beast Mode TV. Now, do you guys want to see Super Bowl or bust make a return next year's Madden? It's certainly something that's out for debate. The only reason why I'm a little skeptical. Oh yeah, our corners suck. We're probably gonna struggle here, people. We're probably gonna struggle. It just disperse guys to corner, so fuck it. We'll stay with this. We'll take on the Browns, and I'll do my talking here. So we'll play the moments. Oh, play the moments. I don't even know what they said that the play the moments is gonna be in Madden 18. I assume it is because they didn't even look hard enough into connected franchise mode for this upcoming game to really remove features. So that's kind of a bad thing. But as long as I haven't got confirmation, but as long as they don't remove the edit player function, we're gonna be fine. I got my EA access, or I gotta get that, sorry. So I get the 10 hours early, and with that, I'm gonna make a bunch of videos, obviously. And if they remove the edit player function, best believe I'm gonna torch the earth type rant. But yeah, Super Bowl or bust. That's the only issue when I'm looking towards this series next year. Is I don't want to repeat a lot of the hypotheticals, a lot of the scenarios, the situations that I did this year, and I really think that the things you guys are going to want to see are going to be kind of a repeat. That's what it is. You see the same kind of shit I did this year. But obviously, if we get a great idea, that will be the case. I have no idea what our depth chart is looking like. Probably could have modified that a little bit. We got Wentz at starter, which is good. That's pretty much the only big one. We don't want to be going with Andrew Luck because he's fucking cursed. Got a tremendous offensive line. The Philadelphia Eagles are using my rosters. Oh, Alshon. I cannot wait for this, though. I absolutely, that's going to be I think that's probably the first thing I'm going to record once I get Madden 18. I was thinking, obviously, I'm going to want to get a rebuild out there, especially because it's not so different, but I definitely am going to try to make it a lot more realistic. Basically, before... This is the worst part. Before, my realistic rebuilds were more realistic. The only reason why they're branded realistic, I know 95% of you guys that watched it know the difference, and you would be not defending me, but kind of explaining to people in the comments. It's realistic in regards to what all the other fucking people were doing. And that was definitely, it wasn't clickbait, that's what it was. I wasn't fucking trading for Khalil Mack every video. I wasn't trading for Julio Jones. I wasn't trying to get 19 draft picks. We added college rookies, did all this stuff. But I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to make it a little bit more realistic. Probably change the format slightly. But, I don't know. When's this video coming? I'm recording all my videos super, super early. I'm recording this in July, and I know for sure you guys are going to be seeing this in August. Just because I'm trying to backload all my videos so that I can, when the NCAA rosters are finished, I'm still waiting on those. There's, 130 rosters that need to go into making a updated 2017 NCAA roster. I think they're at about 60, 70 right now. So it's going to be, kind of cutting it close to Madden 18 for when those rosters are going to be done. And there's no way in hell I really want to be hooking up my Xbox 360 and playing college football during, the opening phases of Madden 18. The first week, I just want to play Madden 18. But I really want NCAA to correlate with my Eagles Connected franchise mode. So basically, I'm recording all these videos that aren't really related to Madden 18 now, well in advance, so that when those rosters are done, all I can do 100% is focus on doing future NCAA uploads. That's a little bit inside the mind of what's going on with C4 here. But, yeah. What I was saying is when this video is coming out. This video is coming out the 15th. Actually, this is coming out the week that I actually get my hands on Madden. So on Sunday, I planned, you guys would have already seen, hopefully gave some good feedback on, you know, really I'm going to let you guys vote on the first team we do for the realistic rebuilds. And that's pretty much good. That's pretty much the meat and potatoes from that video. But, you know, I hope it's not a great one, because I like the, you know, not only did I like my approach to the rebuilds where I made them realistic in comparison to other people. I thought that that's like personally what I want to see in rebuilds. But I made you work for it. A lot of other people, man, they did all the rebuilds and they recorded. Oh, come on, good catch, Alshon. They were doing 2-3 rebuilds a fucking week. You know, they were just, you know, they busted their load out real early, and after a month or two, they're like, well, fuck, I have to start doing like remixes and revisits and all that stuff real early with the rebuilds. I did one a week. Everyone wanted more. I definitely could have did more than one a week, but I scheduled. I made you guys want it. You know, I want to build anticipation. And also, the most popular one was the Browns. I made you guys wait for Christmas Day for that video to come out. It was like my second most popular video all time. So I am a little bit of a, I don't know what the word would be, showman in regards to that. But yeah, I hope you guys don't pick the number one. Like, I don't know who the number one rebuild team is. Probably you got to be the Browns again. The Browns always are going to be the most popular, but it could be the Jets, could be the Niners. I hope not. You know, I don't know. I don't want to say too much and give too much away. Oh, come on, Jordan. There we go. Jump ball. Jordan Matthews. Why not make a big time play like that, where he's kind of, you know, hot and cold in real life. He's been dominant in Madden. I expect him to be as dominant next year, even with the target passing system. I can tell I'm a little bit sick here. Still fighting this damn cold. All right, we're just not getting any plays whatsoever. As the Browns are making a serious run here. You get into the red zone, we're going to take it up. I mean, why not do the C4 special? Oh, come on, Leonard. Come on, Leonard. Gotta get in, bud. I mean, field goal's not horrible here. Definitely not what we wanted. Boom. 8-point ball game. I don't think the Browns, let alone can get a touchdown, go get 2-point conversion, but they turn the ball over, and we win the opening game against the Cleveland Browns. Not very surprising. Big day from Fournette, 73 yards, 7 catches, 97 yards for Alshon Jeffrey. So, guys, what we're going to do is obviously sim all the way to the playoffs, and we'll see if we can make a legit playoff run here with the team dubbed the C4 All-Star. All right, we're back, and we made the playoffs. The beginning is here. 10-6 wild card, getting ready to take on the 11-5 New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Let's take a quick look, see who did what, who performed. Carson Wentz on the year, 4,400 passing yards, 31 touchdowns to 22 interceptions. We got 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns from Fournette, 9 touchdowns from Kenyon Barner. We got 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns for Alshon Jeffrey, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns for Jordan Matthews, 767 and 3 from Allen Robinson, 707 from Mr. Zachary Ertz. And on the defensive side, 119 tackles from Jordan Hicks, 112 from Clay Matthews. Kelly, good for him. Big motivator. Chip Kelly's not even allowed in the stadium for home games, but still sends him some sick Snapchats and the like for motivation. On the sacks front, we got 20.5 sacks from Joey Bosa, 17.5 from Brandon Graham, 12 from Fletcher Cox, 7.5 from Timmy Jernigan. We got 3 by Mr. Clay Matthews Kelly. And on the interceptions front, 4 picks for Rodney McLeod, 2 for Malcolm Jenkins, 2 for Nigel Bradham, 1 for Hicks, and 1 for Jalen Mills, sorry. So, moving on, we are going to the wild card round. And I know, we should be able to get at least to the NFC Championship. We got 4 games. I feel like in those 4 games, We should handle them. We should control them. We should run the ball, pound the ball, control the clock. Mr. Fournette have himself one hell of a push, just like our Huskies run, where he submitted himself as debatably the greatest playoff performance over a series of games on their way to the Super Bowl from a running back of all time, right up there with Terrell Davis, John Riggins, Marcus Allen, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode himself. We got the power, we got the strength, the freak Leonard Fournette. He's gonna be who we have to rely on, I think. Obviously, Alshon Jeffrey's gonna make some big catches. Zach Ertz, Allen Robinson, all them guys. Defensively, we've been getting after the quarterback all season long, and I expect that trend to continue here as we take on the Saints. It's a road game, you know, they're not always easy, but I feel confident. So defensive stop, we're on here. Okay, looks like lots of nothing's going on as the Saints are poised to put 3 on the board to start the scoring, and we equalize a 3-3 ball game. Looks like our defense actually looks like our offense is stalling more often than not and not doing a damn thing, as the Saints are going ahead 17-3. Oh no, come on. Third down. Oh, third down. We're in the red zone. There we go. Make it a 7-point ball game. Okay, it's a 14-point ball game. Okay, it's a 21-point ball game. All right, it's a 14-point ball game. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Do we have a chance here? We have a chance! So best believe we're coming in with 55 seconds left, 4th and 9. Oh my God! Okay, we're gonna have, we're gonna have to use our cheesiest plays we have. Is we're gonna have 15 seconds to probably go the entirety of the field. Oh my God! We have a chance though. That's all that matters. Let him kick that right in there. Oh my God! 10 seconds, 9 seconds. So we're probably gonna be able to run 4 verticals twice. Don't. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we have the big jump ball specialist, which is nice. But we're gonna need John Ross here. We're gonna need John Ross, Allen Robinson, and Alshon. Who's the most throw power? What do we got here? 93. We got 95. Man. All right, this is the time for Andrew Luck to come through. He has better throw power and deep throw accuracy. Let's give us our highest chance to connect on one of these damn plays. All right, let's find it. Let's do it. I mean, we probably could just run corner routes if we really wanted to, but I feel like 4 verticals is the way to go. All right, well, that one didn't work. We have one opportunity. Come on, for the love of God. This is C4 All-Stars. You're making me look like a fucking joke. Let's go this. You know what, actually, I want to try. You know what's actually worked better? Is when you do the 4 verticals but all running straight and the left bumper road. Do we even have that option? No, I guess not. We'll just go 4 verticals once again. The left bumper, forever. It's always been A, but it seems like they are, kind of tightening up here on tight end. So we're just going to fucking... Hopefully our offensive line, we have a good offensive line, can hold up, and we can hit John Ross down deep. If not, this is going to be a little bit of a disappointing loss. As we get fucking sacked. Andrew Luck is cursed. At least that's what we can throw this up on. We had Andrew Luck on the roster, so it always was got to be risky trying to win it all here with the C4 All-Stars, but falling short in the wildcard round. 31-24 against the New Orleans Saints. Not the way we would have liked to end the Super Bowl or Bust series. But all in all, very successful series. Thank you all for not only watching, but continue to suggest pretty damn good, or at least intriguing ideas to keep this series alive. This is very much a big part of you guys, as it is a part of me. Thank you for watching. This is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. A big-time Madden 18 season ahead here on Beast Mode TV. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Leave a suggestion for some Super Bowl or bust ideas you want to see ahead in Madden 18. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.